Welcome back, guys. This is Disco Elysium. I think it's episode 17 now. We've been running around a lot, and some of my comments reminded me I can fast travel. I completely forgot. So I just need to figure out how that works. But yeah, I feel so dumb. I've been running around all over the place. But on the other hand, we've always found something interesting to do in the process. Either way, it's been a couple days. I've had a rough week, and I haven't been able to record as much as I wanted to. But thanks for joining me. I hope you enjoy what's going to happen this episode. I am. I'm looking forward to all the weird. So without further ado, let's see what happens. We just angle myself some in the middle of the lens there, otherwise, yeah, something gets cut off. Okay, so don't even get me started on beauty. Okay. Oh man, Monica's titties are big. Babysitting imbeciles. What the heck, Liz? Yeah, what are you doing? Okay, anyway. Random ramblings of NPCs aside, what do we have to do? So we have to help Suna with her project, but for that we need to find the giant ice bear fridge in the dude commercial area, and we can't do that because we can't get in because what is her name? Plaisance is being a pain. Dorgana Mega Mix. Listen to the Dorgana Mega Mix. We need money for that. Question Clausia about the dead man. Clausia told you she can't talk about him now, but you need specifics, height, build, etc. to confirm your autopsy. Ask her a little later when she has collected herself. So that was 8:24, and we are now at 11:18. I wonder how long it's going to be before she composes herself. And we also still have to go back to her without, what's his name, Kim. Okay, there we go. Ask Clausia about Saturday night when Kim's not around to stop you. Yeah, that's about my own broken mind. Find the murder weapon. You need to find the firearm that killed the hanged man. Something tells you this will take some time. Okay. Perform an advanced analysis using HE coordination. Yeah, I would love to, but I need points for that. Get 2 signatures for Everard. Find someone to sign the document instead of the intended signees. I don't want to do this. Isabel knows why she doesn't want to sign that. No, I'm not gonna go and get someone else to do it. She gave me a free room to sleep in, for crying out loud. Okay, add even more beauty to the wall. Asked Cindy for paint and she rejected me. I don't like her anymore. Get a cell to talk about her associates. I have to help them with the nightclub first, and then for that I need to help Suna first. So it's, yeah. What's the race, Enigma? I don't want to do that. Yeah, I don't want to do that. Victim's tattoos. I still have to ask someone else about the tattoo's possible meaning. But I don't know if that was cut off because I stopped that mercenary guy at the gate from talking about that horrible thing. So, yeah, rather not. I'm still waiting for Alice. I have spoken to her so many times. The pissing competition, explore the whirling secret passages. I still can't get into the door. Yeah, never mind. Track down your gun, I have to do that as well. So I'm pretty sure that Walrus we spoke to at in the harbor, in the container, actually... Ooh, I can't interact with the karaoke stuff, that's interesting. Anyway, I'm pretty sure he knows where my gun is. Let's see if I can speak to Clausia again. Maybe 3 hours later she's composed herself, I don't know. Let's see. Oh. I forgot that's how you go out. You just click on the mat. Hello.
Hello, officer. What brings you up here again? Not my favorite topic, but okay.
Okay.
How about we...
No, Shaz doesn't have anything new to say, so I'm going to assume not enough time has passed yet. There we go. Oh, that's the section of stairs that goes down. Alright. Now, I've got 6 point something, 6.6 real. Let's see. Let's talk to this guy. What does he have to say?
Hi again, gendarme.
Eugh. He's so different.
Bye-bye, gendarme.
He's gendarme. Okay. This guy has nothing to say. He just talks. Not gonna bother with him. There's light outside, so let's see. What else can we do? So I really am a little bit stuck right now. Let's speak to this guy now that we've been in the harbor.
Right to work! Right to work!
Okay, nothing new to say. He's just annoying. Ooh, hang on. I need to speak to the pale driver.
Is still hunched over the railing, her head swaying to the music, her eyes looking at nothing in particular.
Yeah, snap her fingers and fingers in front of her face.
Huh? What is it? What do you want?
I think I know what's going on with you.
And what is that?
You're a pale driver. You transport goods through the pale.
Great. He asked the Pines rep about the pill.
Sorry, Kim. I know you didn't want me to. You don't have to protect me from this. I'm a big boy. I can't operate in this world without knowing its basic terms. I'm a detective. I need to know things. No, I just remember it myself with my head. I love the writing in this game. You don't have to protect me from this, my big boy. Okay. I can't operate in this world without knowing its basic terms.
Fine then. Just try not to black out again. And don't contemplate. We don't have time for that.
Okay, alright, Kim. Oh, I'm contemplating, Kim. I'm drawing existential conclusions from this. Let's stoke the fire. Yeah, no, just for detective work. That's all I needed it for now. Everything is related to the pale, my condition, the case, everything. It's all intraponetic. What a word. What does that even mean? What does intraponetic mean? I have to look it up. What the hell does that mean? Intraponetic is a fictional scientific field. Oh, it's literally... it's literally something in the game. I thought it was a real thing. Okay. I wonder how many other things in this freaking wacky game I'm like, I don't know what that is. Meantime, it's something specifically in the game. Okay. I mean, what the hell does intraponetic even mean then? Oh, I'm contemplating, Kim. I'm drawing existential conclusions from this. Yeah, no, it's just for detective work. That's all you needed it for. Oh, man. Don't contemplate. Oh, I don't know which one to pick here. Because it's not just for detective work. But I don't want to go all in. Everything is related to the pale, my condition, the case, everything. It's all intraponetic. whatever that is. I'm drawing existential conclusions from this. I don't know. Let's go with number 3. Why not?
That is exactly what I didn't want you to think. Ma'am, my partner wanted to know if you work in pale transport.
He's like, fuck it. All right, let's just carry on.
No offense. But your partner?
She lights the cigarette. A white and silver cloud of smoke disappears into her mouth.
Seems like a bit of an idiot.
She breathes out. The air tastes sweet.
Republica, a filterless cigarette from Misk.
Oh. Republica. Smell the air. That's not very healthy. I blacked out after a night of heavy drinking and lost all memory of the world. I blacked out from sheer heartbreak and lost all memory of the world. I'm not an idiot. I'm a detective of the RCM. Don't say I'm an idiot. Don't say I'm an idiot. Don't call me an idiot. Republica. Republica. That's not very healthy.
Neither is spelled transportation. Life is transitory.
I blacked out after a night of heavy drinking and lost all memory of the world.
Like Gabriel Buenguerro in Pergunte a Poeira. You're the opposite of me, then. I remember everything. Even things I never knew.
Whoa. She nods and smiles unkindly. Okay. Things you never knew?
The smell of liquor on Gabriel's lips after the shoot. In the motor park. The roses on the day of Franco Negro's coronation.
Whoa.
On the grand stairs of Ryle. The smoke from the Fowling piece when Dolores Day was shot.
What? So because she's passing through the pale, she's got all this crap flowing into her brain. That's nuts.
The look on her face, like an orgasm. The wound in her chest. My hand in my father's hand. Except I never had a father. And I never shot her innocent Dolores Day.
Okay, that is one hell of a description. Over radiation?
Heroic doses, Hervé. Heroic.
Heroic. Isn't that dangerous?
Thought insertion? Dithering? The Grad Catalan Magistral? It's more than dangerous. It's sad. But at first I had to make a living. Now,
Oh?
when you've seen it all go away like that, rolling off like the sea, and then come back to this,
She gestures at the square, the broken horse monument, the clanging of machines in the distance. Okay.
what are we doing here? For thousands of years, Gabriel. It doesn't have to be like this. We can just give up. We can just become a vapor.
Whoa, that is so deep, man. Because that is not just what am I as an individual doing here. That is what are we as a species doing here. Holy shit. And I mean, if you really think about it, really consider things, what has humanity really achieved? Aside from things that improve our own lives, technology that benefits us. Ooh. Yeah, that's rough. What does it look like, the pale?
Like looking into the ocean at night, in the dark.
And?
You cannot see it, but you know it's there. And it's big, bigger than anything. Bigger than all the other things combined.
What does it feel like?
Nothing. Until it starts. When you are deep enough. Then, for me, it's like autumn. Dark, gray, and orange. The orange of street lights and the color of streets in the electric light. It smells like autumn too. It smells terrible.
Nostalgia. Cooped up in the cabin, shaking. Terrible nostalgia. For yourself. For humans. It's too much to bear. She loves it.
How do you pass through it?
In the belly of an airship, behind the stair windows. So you don't look straight into it. It's not advised to look into it.
They're not on this lorry then.
No, the same one, a roller. They all are nowadays. Special wheels for connecting to the floor of the hold.
Okay. She points to the machines clumped up like toys.
The wheels all small and round. Multi-axle trailers.
One last thing, you said we can just become vapor?
Yes.
I would rather have what I have than what you have. I would rather have what you have than what I have, and I feel I already have what you have in some way.
They say there is a point. One that I have not crossed. In the Pale, super deep. If you stray too far, of course, on the U41A, or in Lomonosov's land, where every step you take is one step further from home, no matter the direction.
Wow. Okay. So basically, once you're there, it's like a point of no return. You literally can't go back anymore. Damn.
It's a point you cannot come back from.
Yeah.
Your mind becomes so radiant with the past, there is a flip. Instead of writing, it erases memory, nearing some kind of indescribable finale.
Jeez.
Maybe you've been down the motorway south?
She looks at her cigarette. It's almost out. She has swallowed it hungrily. And at you. The motorway south?
It's a story as lone horsemen tell. Lone horsemen, Jerife, not Pale drivers. Way beyond the established Pale that's lit by radio frequencies, where it goes silent and dark, and the process begins, erasure, kilometer by kilometer, in any direction. The motorway south is a road you cannot come back from.
Okay.
In the center of this town, there's a ghostly motorway, she sang.
Takes all the people where they want to stay. What is at the end of the motorway south? This sounds like the end of the rest of the song. Takes all the people where they want to stay.
They say I've been away on a kind of holiday.
She replies silently. Oh. What is at the end of the motorway south?
No one knows what's at the end. I've only glimpsed the beginning. I've only felt it in the distance when I was a child. A child growing on the leg.
Ma'am?
Josiana.
Sigh escapes her lips, then silence as she stares within herself.
There is nothing more to do now. She's far away. She is receding in the clutches of some indescribable scattered emotion. A child descending.
You've fried both your brains enough for today, detective.
He inspects her, no response.
Let's get some air. This one's far gone.
He shakes his head silently as he turns to leave. Holy crap. What is this pale? It's crazy. Motorway south. At the edge of the map of the landmass begins to... at the edge of the map, the landmass begins to disintegrate into pure trigonometry. The ocean melts, becoming a tangle of sines and cosines. The mountain range turns into a sharp-angled azimuth. Its green range shadow dithers like music turning into a waveform and then vanishes. This is the end. Half-remembered textbook from your childhood, the porch collapsing on the edge of the isla. A transition from reality to pale, a single vector shoots out like a rocket. It's the motorway south, splintering off from the known pale. To where? Where does it go? Who knows? That is so cool, I want to research that. definitely want to internalize that. Oh man. Concepts in this game is so freakishly cool. What is the Pale? And what impact does it have on anything and everything here? Oh. You know what? Let's hear what Manana has to say.
How'd you like our harbor?
Complete shit. Was nice enough. Labor utopia, not approvingly. Yeah, it's kind of complete shit. I mean, I guess a bunch of people that want to work. Labor utopia. Hell no. Was nice enough.
It's but a rest area on the path leading across open plains.
He notes solemnly, then turns to you, a wide smile adorning his face.
Right. You talk to the boss, eye to eye, like men of the plain. If you have any more questions, I'm set to talk.
Who do you think killed the hanged man?
The mercenary, eh? Who could have killed him? That's indeed the question. Why even do such a thing?
He shakes his head solemnly. Everard says Titus Hardy and his boys killed him.
That's so. I haven't heard anything about that. But if that's true, well, he was an enemy combatant.
Hold up, what does that mean?
He was an agent of the opposition, attempting to undermine our honorable efforts.
Were you involved in his death?
I ain't the murdering type, but that's just me. Large organizations like our union have all sorts of men, with all sorts of skills.
Understood. This has been of limited use. Still, thank you.
No problem. I wish the best to you in your search. Sure, I'm glad it's not my search.
He takes a sip from his flask. Okay, good talking to you. Gotta run. Now, I want to see if I go speak to Everard again. Because I'm a little bit stuck. I don't really know who to speak to. Let's have a chat with Everard again. Buddy, you come down there. Ah, right. Don't do that. I think I tried opening this
You're
one.
back before the cargo container.
Yeah.
It's
Okay. Here. See if Everard has something to say. Oh, this guy's still here. Let's talk to him.
Oh, hey, mister. I knew you'd be back to talk with old Leo here. Yes, I did. It's like Lady Larice said when she opened a bathhouse in the basement of my apartment building. They can only get so far before they're aching to get back. And lots of folk really did keep coming back.
Okay. That is weird. What? What? A bathhouse in your basement? What the hell? I had some questions for you if that's not too much trouble.
No trouble at all, mister. No trouble at all. It's like that old saying goes, wisdom withers if not shared. And old Leo is always up for sharing.
Oh yeah, Leo shared way more than he should have last time, but yeah, thanks buddy. You've got nothing else to say that's interesting. Let's see if this freaking guy has anything to say. Anything new at least.
Mr. Dubois, I hear the meeting with Titus was a glowing success. That's such a relief. Titus can be a handful sometimes.
Uh-huh. Oh, I hate this guy so much.
Now, what can Everard Clare do for you today?
It turns out the strikers were being served an alcoholic brew. Stop this madness. What's in the container that's outside your office?
My dear Harry, there are literally millions of containers in this harbour. I couldn't possibly remember what's in all of them.
There was something special about it. It was attached to the Kowalson crane.
Harry, you smooth-talking son of a bitch. Time is a precious resource, and I don't have enough of it to count containers with you.
Okay.
Smooth talking. Maybe that's the way to go about opening the container. You should at least try convincing it.
I already did, dumbass. It didn't work. Let's talk about my lost gun.
Yes, your lost gun. My best men are on it. They're turning every stone, searching every playground, asking kids, grandmas, everyone.
Sure.
Your gun will be found, Harry. Let me assure you of that. It's just a matter of time and effort.
Right. Yeah, whatever. I think you know where it is exactly. You just don't want to tell me yet.
The only way to find it seems to be working with him. He might even be holding your gun hostage.
Exactly what I was thinking. Hold on, could he really hold my gun hostage? Yeah, dumbass. Wait, the gun may have been bought from a Roy's pawn shop. Have your main factored that in? I will not be blackmailed with this gun business. I don't care about my gun, keep it. Does this mean if I do things for you, I will get my gun back? Wait, the gun may have been bought from a Roy's pawn shop. Have your main factored that in?
Yes. Thank you for the hot tip regarding your lost gun, Harry. My men have indeed factored in that you pawned it. Now please, let the professionals do their job. Kick back, Harry, relax. I have great guys on this. You focus on what's important, building our relationship for the good of Martinez.
It did not come as a surprise to him. He might actually not be bullshitting.
No, I don't think he's bullshitting. I just think he knows exactly where my gun is, but he doesn't want to tell me yet because he's using it as leverage. I will not be blackmailed with this gun business.
Harry, I was only trying to be tactful. A lost gun is a dangerous thing. I can't have it around in my neighborhood. Kids could be playing gun roulette with it as we speak. Teenage gangs could be arming themselves. Get a hold of yourself, Harry.
I assure you, we are working on locating the missing sidearm as well.
The lieutenant is concerned about the lost gun and feels that the fact you haven't prioritized looking for it is unfortunate, if inevitable, and doesn't put the RCM in a good light.
I mean, I've been wanting to look for it, but I've looked for everything about everywhere, and I haven't found any leads except this tub of lard. So, look at him with his smug face. Okay.
Excellent, Mr. Kitsuragi. That's excellent news. Looks like we have a friendly gun-finding competition on our hands.
I'm so glad I didn't tell him, so if I work with you, then I'll get my gun back. Turns out the strikers were being served an alcoholic brew. I stopped this madness.
I don't know what that means, Harry, but I love it. I love your initiative. Knowing you're out there keeping things running lets me focus on the big picture stuff.
Sure.
Don't even tell me what was going on. Alcoholic brew? Stronger? Stopped it? Strike? I'm just gonna let you surprise me, Harry.
And we go over a few details concerning the murder again?
Most certainly, Harry. Nothing brightens my day like brainstorming these things with you.
There was a bullet in the hangman's head.
So they shot him?
He sounds pleasantly surprised.
He was shot in the head before he was hanged.
How odd. I don't know what to say, Lieutenant. They told me they hanged him. A hanged man is what I saw when I took a look into that yard. What I do know is, the case is in safe hands. If anyone can get to the bottom of this shot and hanged man, it's my two little policemen. Godspeed, policeman.
Ooh, this condescending prick. Okay, let's change the subject.
By all means, Harry. What's on your mind?
How do you know my name?
Oh, I know everything about you, Harry. I have a big fat folder on you. Very juicy stuff. And the word on the street is your memory is a bit hazy. If that's true, maybe I can help you out. Do you a little favor, so to speak.
Oh, I hate everything about this because I want information about myself, but I don't want any leverage on with this guy. He is slimy. Oh man, I hate this guy. It's true, my memory is a bit hazy. My memory is fine, don't worry about it. I'm gonna go with 1.
I assure you, there's nothing to be ashamed of, Harry. You're among friends, and the good news is...
He taps on the folder again.
My big fat folder is ready to serve. I'm sure you have a lot of questions. Maybe my fat folder and I can help you out. Do you a little favor of sorts.
What is it with him and his fat folder? Is it because he's so obese that he keeps thinking in those terms? Okay.
It's just a brown folder. You can't make out what's written on it.
Uh-huh.
Are you trying to tell me you've gotten hold of some of our documents?
The lieutenant inspects Everard over his spectacles.
Mr. Kitsuragi, would you mind? Harry has some questions he needs answers to.
His eyes never leave yours.
Asking too many questions will make you look weak. You should maybe focus on the folder. Don't just jump to the folder. That's not smart. Shows you're on the edge. Do some probing first.
Where did you get that folder?
Ah, this? My friends in your organization gave it to me, Harry.
Of course.
I find that very suspicious. May I have a look?
I'm afraid this is meant for Union eyes only, Mr. Kitsuragi. I'm sure you understand. Please continue, Harry.
What kind of a cop does it say I am?
Well, Harry, if I were to sum you up in one word, it would be apologetic.
What? I'm not apologetic. I'm confident. I mean, I'm kind of apologetic right now because I've fucked everyone over, but yeah, I'm not apologetic. I'm confident.
Well, you sure come off as very confident in all our interactions, Harry. You're a real man's man.
I mean, I kind of do. I have been asserting myself with this asshole. Let's try. Have another look at that folder.
As you look at the folder, Everard covers it with his hand and pets it. He's hiding it from you because it's not a real RCM folder. It's just another one of those brown folders you saw in the file cabinet.
That's not an RCM folder.
Okay, Harry, you got me. This is from the Census Bureau, not the RCM. Those Census Bureau people are absolutely corrupt. You should do something about them.
Okay.
He got the name from the Census Bureau, and everything else from your actions here in Martinez.
Very much.
Yes, Mr. Kitsuragi from the Census Bureau. Like I said, now I'm actually a very busy man. So is there anything else I can do for you, Harry?
He thought he had a whole folder of leverage, and he just lost it. Eat shit, fatty.
That means he doesn't really know anything about you.
Oh, I love that. Oh, I love that.
A pity. The mystery of you will have to remain a mystery for the time being.
That's perfectly fine. I don't mind. Ooh. Why are my stats so low? So the Census Bureau says my name is Harry Dubois.
Yes, that's what I said. Try to keep up, okay? Let's move on.
Alright, we're
See
leaving.
you soon, Debardeur. Just kidding, but not too much.
Uh-huh. This guy. He is so... Nothing about this guy makes me like him. Not a single thing. Okay, let's look at our skills. Now, we said... What did we need? Where is Plaisance? Medium, that's drama. Oh, right. Man, should I raise my drama? And try again? Where's drama again? There. Ooh, it's only 3. Let's try that. It's 4 now. Yeah, see? Now I can ask Plaisance again. Ah. Let's try. I mean, I'm gonna push my luck. I don't know what's it called? Hang on a second. I'm gonna check with, what's his name? Oh man. Buddy. I get so confused with where we're supposed to go. This isometric view gets really disorienting sometimes. Okay. Now... I think Plaisance is the only person that we need drama for. But what I want to do is I want to speak to, what is that guy's name? The guy from the Apricot Suzerainty. What is his name? Man, I remember the slur for his country, but I can't remember his name. I'm so bad with names. What are these two doing here?
That ride is fucking lightning!
The young man exclaimed.
Hey, piss! Look who it is! Shrunken cophead material.
Crying out loud. It's just annoying. What is this guy's name? It's something with an S.
Everything's still cool here, officer.
Okay, let's see. What have we got here?
You keep coming back. That
You find your hands deep in... The box smells like cat piss. Or like an old person with no money.
economical, but also trendy. Look first hand, buy second hand. Keep the economy moving.
Oh, the stereotype on this guy. Browse through the box.
You find your hands. The box smells...
Economical?
Okay. No, nothing there. I want to see if there's something that I could
Shine on
find.
these sunglasses lasts a lifetime, officer.
See, it's
100%
electrochemistry, but not logic. And then we have this.
The speakers below are banged up and worthless. The sneakers triumph over them. They're the star of the show here.
Yeah. No, he's also got nothing that can improve my drama score. So let's see. Let's go there. Ooh. What's
All
that?
around you, rain falls on the great city of Rivershore. Rain drips from the eaves and floods the gutters, washing the filth away.
I love this shot. Oh, that. Dude, the visuals in this game. I mean, there's no realism here, but it is so gorgeous. The way it looks like a watercolor painting. Oh, it's beautiful.
Winter's grip on the city is loosening. The spring thaw is here.
I'm not sure if it's watercolor or oil painting. It could be oil painting as well. I'm not an art connoisseur. But it looks like a painting regardless. It is so beautiful. The spring thaw is here. Finally, what now?
Your shirt sticks to your chest. The shoulders of your jacket grow heavy. The cold finds its way under your skin. You shiver, and the city shivers with you.
Motherfucker. What's in the west?
Sheets of rain over the water. A flight of stairs leading into the ocean. wave after wave washing the coast of Martinaise, with its motorboats and gently swaying reeds. The ruins of a half-sunken sea fort crumble on an inlet beyond the Bay of Revachol. Ghosts rise into the sky.
Who are you, ghosts?
The skyscrapers of La Delta, the financial district. Faint golden light seeps from the office windows. Will you ever go there?
Will I?
No, you are just one of the hundreds of thousands who watch them rise across the bay from Martinaise every day.
What is down the shore?
Urban coastline, rain dripping off Eternite-covered roofs, cinder blocks left over from half-finished construction, a defunct research and development building, once seized by revolutionaries. An old wooden church stands on stilts above the water.
And beyond that?
Coal City, end of all lines.
Right. Run your fingers through your dampened hair.
Your hair is an oily mess flecked with ash from neighboring coal plants. Smokestacks rise somewhere in the distance.
Oof. What's in the east?
The great gates of the industrial harbor are locked. A chill runs down your back. You shudder like an animal trying to shake water from its hide.
Clench your teeth to stop shuddering.
Behind the gates, heaps of supply crates, red and blue metal shipping containers, slick with rain. The Greater Revachol Industrial Harbor is an artificial mountain range. Immense wealth resides within, and immeasurable poverty in its shadow.
Yeah, look at Martinaise. And beyond that?
La Drusienne, King Dries passenger harbor. Cruise ships flanked by dock arms. Cranes watching over the mouth of the river distributary.
What is across the distributary?
Couronne, the lower middle class. Distributary after distributary cuts the city blocks in half. 7-story buildings trail off into the rain.
And what is beyond the Couronne?
A silvery curtain of rain over the houses. The class divide.
Right. What's in the north?
Capeside apartments. Tower blocks crowd one another.
Right.
4.46mm bullets still lodged in their war-torn stone walls.
4.46mm bullets. Such a strange caliber. Like the military caliber nowadays is 5.56. Such a strange number.
Hallways collapse from the mortar hits of a war that was lost long ago. Clotheslines go to waste in the rain. Radios play.
Closer to here?
A yard. Rain falls onto the roof of a woodshed. The lingering odor of decomposition mixes with that of damp soil.
At least the corpse is gone. There's the little gremlin child. Goblin child. What's in the south?
A traffic jam. Rain thrumming on the roofs of motor vehicles. Inside, drivers watch water streaming down their windshields. The statue of a king shudders. He too is cold. The canal bridge has been raised.
What's on the other side?
The road ascends. A raised motorway loops above the ghetto. Beneath its concrete columns, a sea of rooftops, woodwork, and tar stretches northward. 4-story buildings as far as the rain can fall. The snows melt in Jamrock.
What is this? Where the hood? Where the hood? Where the hood at? Why am I not there? Should I look further? Yeah, why am I not there?
To be in Martinaise, where no one goes, at the runoff point of a long-forgotten canal, in the whitest part of town, in the shadow of the day the revolution failed.
What am I doing here?
Standing in the rain, looking north, where Jamrock Rock City stretches inland.
I'm not gonna say that. Should I look further?
In the rain-swept distance, above the rooftops of Jamrock, a repurposed silk mill stands perched above the motorway exit. Precinct 41 hunches in the rain.
Okay.
Your vision blurs. You wipe your face with your hand. The rain stings your eyes, making you look up and blink.
What's above?
More coalition aerostatics. Way up there, where rain forms, rotors flutter silently. Your sight clears.
So there's a whole bunch of airships in the sky. Motherfucker.
This rain will not let up anytime soon. I'd recommend you put on your coat.
Oh, right. I'm not wearing my coat, I'm wearing the phone jacket. What do I have here? Where's my coat? +1 shivers. There we go. We're all good. Okay, let's talk to Plaisance. Did I?
Hello again, sir.
Oh, it's composure. Right. I wanna still do that one. It's funny. Okay, let's see what Plaisance has
Hello
to
again,
say.
esteemed officer, and welcome to Crime, Romance, and Biographies of Famous People.
I mean, I can understand how give smart ass parenting advice gives us a -1 here, but I still hate what she does with her daughter, so screw this woman. Ripped open the curtains here. On a quest to find the off-site copy. Okay, let's try again.
Slither up to her.
Yes!
You silver-tongued fiend. Show her what world-class perfidy looks like.
Perfidy? What the heck is perfidy? This game and its words. What the hell? What is perfidy? A deliberate breach of trust, treachery, or faithlessness, often characterized by acts of betrayal. In international law, it specifically refers to violating the laws of war by abusing an opponent's trust, such as using white flags. Holy crap! Sit your ass down, drama. Holy shit. Wait, what if I don't want to lie? Yeah, wait, what if I don't want to lie?
You're not lying. You're giving her peace of mind. The means are thus justified.
Oh, I hate that. I hate that. Don't stretch your asses like that, man. Ma'am, I came to help. I came here to help. I've handled paranatural situations before.
Are you sure? Don't think I haven't seen charlatans before.
I sense the psychic emanations from afar. The sleeper beyond calls out. I have returned from the void, a paradetective from a long line of paradetectives. I'm gonna go with this one. I sense the psychic emanations from afar. The sleeper beyond calls out.
I'm not sure I can trust your claims. Honestly, you look like a bit of a drinker. I'm sorry for being so blunt, but...
The lieutenant keeps his usual stony calm. He silently picks out his notebook.
Kim is just like, this is your party now. I'm having none of this.
Go ahead then. Rock her world, he thinks. I'll compose some notes.
You see, it's necessary to drink the spirits in order to contact the void. I admit I've had my share of drinks, but only because the spectral realm is parapsychologically taxing.
How do you know all this?
Here we go.
Your wards brought me here in the first place. The Seminese blood also runs through me. I am the Void Revenant. I have the powers to debad all the bad energies. No, we're going with the one that sounds a little bit less stupid.
You're part Simonese. Oh, it means our meeting couldn't have been mere chance. The hand of fate guides us.
Black, you deny your own Revacholian blood for the sake of a lie.
Just relax, okay? It's like I literally hate myself for saying that. Like, dude, just chill.
But I am not the only one at risk. I have to think of my daughter. You are certain you can help us? Keep us safe? I can't allow any collateral damage to hit us.
I mean, she is concerned for her daughter to a certain extent. It just pisses me off that she's letting her stand outside in the snow. And rain. And whatever else. Ghastly weather. Yeah, no problem whatsoever. Your family is safe. The phantoms are no match for me.
If you promise, good officer, then you might be our last hope. Do you swear it?
Actually, I'm not really feeling the vibe anymore. The psychic forces left me. No, we're not chickening out now. Hand on your heart. On my honor.
Thank you, sir. There's one more thing I haven't told you about yet. The entity.
Yeah?
Do not act surprised. You know of these things, sire.
Of course. The entity. Close your eyes, for I have sensed its presence.
You have? The entity takes the form of a woman, a witch probably. I've suspected that she must be connected to the curse ever since I first saw her. Did you know that she lives inside the chimney?
Dude, we are taking this all the way. Chimney. The passage between heaven and hell, of course.
Yes. That chimney is part of the building's central furnace, and it's enormous. She has barricaded herself behind some metal security curtains. God knows what she's doing there.
Okay.
Some unnatural magic, I assume.
Yes.
You should go find the entity and ask what happened to all the companies in the building. What is the source of this curse? Here's the key to the warded door behind the curtains. Take it. Oh, and please do return to me after you've looked round. I'm quite anxious to know what she has to say about the curse. What you discover in there.
Unbelievable darkness and ruin.
Whoa. Why are you guys so unhinged? Sit down.
What you discover? Probably just some office space. Don't be scared.
Yeah, I'm kind of with logic on this one. I mean, if there's anything, it's not going to be anything paranatural. It's just going to be kind of weird. All right, farewell for now, book peddler. Let's see. Investigate the doomed commercial area. Search for the malignant entity. Place on stage. She lives inside a chimney. Yeah, sure. Oh man, I'm so glad we got the key. I want to see what's behind this freaking door.
A heavy door with a After exerting some force, you manage to turn the key. It's eerily silent. The door slides slightly open, letting a draft of cold air into the room. You feel the tiny hairs on the back of your neck rise up, as if someone's standing right behind you.
Sure.
An uneasy knot forms in the pit of your stomach.
Kim? Maybe you should go first. Just the back of your neck. What is this feeling?
Outside, the wind howls in from across the bay. The building at Rue de Saint-Ghislain stands like a matchbox on its side, with men inside like little wooden sticks ready to catch fire. A panicking woman squeezes the pendant around her neck until it leaves a mark inside her palm. A man, a few meters away, stands frozen with a key in his hand. Somewhere inside, a spider is spinning its web.
Oh, I absolutely adore the writing of this game. Open the door and enter. We're not gonna wuss out and get Kim to go first. Open the door and enter. Whoa, is this a gym? Man, this place is set up. Sand is dripping from her punch bag. What does Kim have to say?
What is this place?
The lieutenant stares at the dusty training equipment. It's the netherworld, beyond the veil. Looks like a gym to me. I think this may be the... What? I think this may be... what the heck is that word? Alternative I think this may be Artemitep's boxing club for young athletes. Looks like a gym to me.
Yes, but no one's been here in ages.
He draws a stripe on the dusty floor with his foot.
I doubt the electricity still works. Good thing we have a flashlight on us. Don't forget to take it out of your bag before we move.
All right.
Some specks of dust shimmer in a faint beam of daylight falling from the window. Other than that, the room is dark. An eerie feeling rises in your chest.
No, we're not going to feed Inland Empire. Let's just keep going. I'm sure it's just a regular abandoned house. Nothing mysterious here.
Sounds good.
I'm waiting for myself to be proven wrong. Change colors. Let's take that out of our hand. Put the... Yeah, there we go. Alright. Let's see. Man, nice gym equipment. Even kettlebells. What's this? Ooh, hang on. What has Harry got? Smells like leather and sweat. Yep, seems like a gym. Poster says Citius Fortis. The rest is one off. What's that? A shot put. Whoa! 13.7. Holy crap. Yes, please. Thank you. Worn out wall bars. They look unsafe. Yeah, I'm not going to do anything with those things. Ooh.
A barbell lies on the floor. The color has worn off its weight plates. It's 60 kilograms. Your triceps hum at the sight of these weights. Show the world what kind of beast it's dealing with. Lift them.
60 kgs is not much.
There are no collars on the barbell. This is a safety hazard.
Oh, crap.
Why does it feel so familiar?
Is this familiar because I'm a weightlifter?
No, it's not that. It's the stale smell of rubber, the squeaky sound of sneakers, your bruised knee against the mat, and a whistle. Then the feeling is gone.
Stale smell of rubber, the squeaky sound of sneakers, your bruised knee against the mat, and a whistle. What is that? My first instinct was wrestling, but you don't wrestle with sneakers on. Huh?
It's just a memory. A memory from another life. When you were young and fit.
Look, Kim, it's a trap. There are no collars on the barbell.
You're right. The weight may fall off. Better not touch it then.
What kind of a bastard would just remove the collars? It should be a felony.
It would be a violation of EPIS safety regulations if the gym was still operating, but it isn't. No one's supposed to come here anymore.
I'm not going to try and lift it. I'm not going to break my own legs. That seems very dangerous. The physical instrument is not high enough. Ooh. Oh. Hello. The hallway is blocked by old window panes and debris. Holy shit. Looks like the remains of the 24-hour window repair shop. Ah. Interesting. Oh man, I love this. Ooh, this is creepy. A large demijohn full of strange liquid. Wild animals stare at you in the dark, stuffed and mounted. Poor animals, no rest for their bodies after death. Yeah. What is happening? This is creepy. What is this mannequin thing? Oh no. Airship rotors covered in spider webs. They remind you of blades. Holy crap. Oh, this is so disturbing. What is going on? Why are there so many mannequins here? A naked mannequin torso, a strange yellow color. Yeah, I see that. Money, yay. I am so disturbed right now. What's this?
A dusty radio computer.
Oh, it's a
sits
mainframe.
on its wired frame, forgotten and unused. Its keyboard has a rectangular on-off button. A piece of paper still hangs from the printer.
Another radio computer. Just sitting here without anyone inside.
Well, there's no electricity, so it won't work.
This is the Ream Civic radio computer, model RC5120, equipped with a Feld mainframe and a Ream-compatible printer.
It's not gonna work. It doesn't have power.
The machine lights up like some prehistoric animal stirring from its slumber, revealing fluorescent play and print keys on the keyboard. The hatch on the machine's central compartment is wide open.
But where is it getting power from? Look inside the compartment.
It's empty, like a beehive without its brood. Some cables have been left dangling, disconnected.
This is where the memory should go.
Yeah. Press play.
Nothing happens. Something's missing. There's no tape. Nothing happens.
Okay, so there's nothing there, so we can't... Let's check this out. Blue velvet, soft to the touch. Moth button. Scribbled across a notebook, developers of the most advanced RPG in the universe. Okay. Now... Skis with slipstream printed on the laminated top layer. Oh. Production schedule, filament memory. Oh, that's the memory we were looking for. Okay, what's that? Steel rotor blades bearing a slipstream logo. Okay, so this is the broken wall place that we saw. Ooh, hang on. Come back. I saw something there. What's this?
Your flashlight slides over an old green chalkboard covered in scribbles, sketches, and schemes like some ancient cave mural. Some of the writing has faded with age, but you can still make out sections here and there. Photos and drawings have been pinned to the board.
It looks like a wizard. An elf wizard or something. No, that's a sword. What is this? Inspect the drawings.
These lithe, pointy-eared creatures appear to be different types of welkins. You make out autumnal candle welkins, casting wax-based magic. Okay. Translucent welkins, with organs shining under their skin. And even ether welkins, hailing from the vast emptiness of sidereal space.
That's weird.
Who are all those creatures? Fantasies of a tortured, feverish mind? You should adopt one of those welkins as your persona. No longer a mere man, but a welkin. One of the welkins, towering among the rest, appears to be different, however.
Examine the welkin. This is important.
It's Vara Hamira, a high welkin, his face white and scarred like cracked marble. This is clearly a welkin supremacist. The note says, all non-welkin races will be purged.
Okay.
The Haldor, the Twarg, the humans, and even headless men, all of them purged.
Headless men?
Imagine a world filled only with welkin. Green welkin, dread welkin, and the high welkin to rule them all.
Okay, buddy.
An inordinate amount of time has gone into drawing these little welkin creatures.
Why would anyone spend so much time on this?
Some people really like building a world, I think, even if it's just for a game.
D&D much? Who are these creatures? Who drew them, and are they real? I have so many questions. Whisper. One of them is a welkin supremacist.
Political commentary. That one has a great beard, too.
The lieutenant nods at the welkin's facial hair. Who are these creatures? Who drew them? Are they real? I have so many questions.
This looks like concept art for a project. It's not really real.
Well, this has been educational. Let's move on from the Welkins.
Just look at those details. So much effort.
Kim's actually impressed here.
And for what? All gone.
And there it goes. Shut up, empathy. Inspect the photos.
The photo collage depicts barren, icy landscapes wrapped in perpetual night. You see permafrost and glacial landforms, dead trees grown in under the snow.
Okay.
Entire oceans have been frozen from shore to shore. There are pictures of settlements on dried-up riverbeds, abandoned in a storm. Animal corpses in the dark, carcasses and bones. You see primitive oil rigs built into glaciers, boreal dvorg, yurts under the snow, great mammoth-like beasts of burden.
Jeez.
A pinned postcard reads, "The heat death scenario. A desperate fight for geothermal energy engulfs the world as Wirral becomes untethered from its sun, drifting through the universe."
Isn't Wirral that game at the bookshop? Inspect the schedule.
This is a monthly calendar from the year 50. Cryptic words like sprint,
That last year?
and GPI span the marker-drawn grid, the grand scheme of production and money. It looks a bit like an academic calendar, only much more brutal. Everyone is constantly teetering on the edge of the abyss, an abyss of production. These squares look orderly, but beneath them is chaos, worry, pain.
The crunch.
Mini-Me stands for a mini-meeting. It's part of a bigger framework for managing work called RUN. Station 41 tried to implement it a few years ago, but failed.
I know Mini-Me as something completely different, but okay. Keep reading. What happened?
As time goes on, the numbers in the boxes grow rarer and rarer. The board becomes an empty snowfield in the final days. Only failure and regret dwell in this region.
Oh, that's why it's the Project Red board. They never finished their project. Oh, that is sad. All this work and enthusiasm, imagination. Oh, man.
Looks like they didn't make it.
No, they didn't.
A note in the bottom left corner of the chalkboard says, "See the prod schedule filament for details."
Inspect the
The
notes.
handwriting is only partly legible, but you can still make out 3 slogans: "Call in, tune out," "Wirral untethered," and "Heat death of the universe." The full text reads, "Heat death of the universe is the new black." Another note says, "The biggest advancement in role-playing systems since the 30s. Outside, a cold wind wraps the building in its bosom. Snowflakes in the wind. An old woman passes what the locals call the doomed commercial area. She tries hard not to look at the bookstore windows. It's unwise."
Okay. Let us put that
Tiles on the cube
insert
are
the
still
production
smoldering.
schedule.
Like a smooth draw, the filament slides into place. On the keyboard, the play key starts blinking.
Play
The
again.
speaker comes to life. Static seeps through the machine's planar magnetic driver. An old lady greets you. Her voice sounds 100 years old.
Good afternoon. Fortress accident en rue de Saint-Ghislaine. This is East Insulindian Repeater Station 1.
This is the same old lady from the other side.
Please repeat. Is this the production schedule?
Let's try the password for the production schedule.
Good. Please repeat the password.
I wonder if it would be the same password.
Good. I've unlocked the production schedule. After ending the call, please press print to access the filament.
Actually the same password.
Really? She just used the same password?
The lieutenant almost seems almost disappointed to discover that.
Fortress accident. Is there anything else I can do for you today?
That's all for now.
Thank you, and goodbye.
The old lady's voice disappears along with the static.
Tiles on the cube are still smoldering, casting the framework in a soft glow. Fluorescent play and print keys shine on the keyboard.
Press print.
With a quiet determination, the printer starts printing, a piece of paper unfolding like a handheld fan. A black crisscross of letters covers its surface.
Read the printout.
It's a project report written by the lead producer, Andrew Andy Schott, about Whirl Untethered, a radio game developed by Studio Fortress Accident.
Radio game. I love how these computers are not computers like we know them. Radio computers. Like, what? How does that even work?
The first few pages give an overview of the capital and workforce, while the rest of it seems to be a production schedule.
Read about capital. I want to know about money.
In its short time of existence, Fortress Accident, SCA, managed to burn through truly insane amounts of money. The first tranche of seed financing brought in 150,000 Ria, but then came the delays. Eventually, the damage reached 400,000 Ria, with only half of the game finished.
What? That's like 10 of my cars. Gosh, where did they get all this money?
Let's just say it was a real adventure for their Igaunian investor.
Read about the workforce. Who worked there? How long?
Fortress Accident employed 18 people, the bulk of the team composed of writers and concept artists. There were also radio programmers, sound engineers, a CEO, 2 marketing experts.
Holy crap.
And a single overburdened producer who developed a habit of popping Pyrrolidon in the basement to escape his obligations.
Oh, that's never good.
Why did Fortress Accident have so many concept artists?
Wait, why did a radio game need so many artists?
It didn't.
It didn't need so many concept artists?
No, definitely not. A few more producers could have come in handy though, especially when dealing with writers, some of whom routinely skipped work because of mental health issues and extremely unprofessional sleep schedules.
Okay, that sounds like my sleep schedule, but yeah, let's not go there.
One of them even managed to steal some valuable company property before skipping town for good.
Pardon me. Okay, skim through the production schedule, whatever it is.
The production schedule depicts their glorious descent into bankruptcy.
Because of the concept artists?
Not the concept artists. It wasn't even the writers, with their panic attacks and 3-hour lunches.
Wow, I wish I could have lunch, period.
It was impossible not to fail. The project was too large, and no amount of money could satiate the ever-expanding ambitions of the development team.
Okay. So they just kept growing it until it completely went out of control.
They tried to make a 4 million real game with 400,000 in their bank account.
Whoa. Whoa. Whoa, those are big numbers.
They thought they could bridge the gap with pure willpower and imagination.
Damn.
They couldn't.
I could have bridged the gap. So they were done in by their own ambition.
No. Even then, success remained within an ever-narrowing margin of possibility that, despite everything, never entirely disappeared.
What the hell went wrong?
That is, until they discovered the Valley of the Heads.
The what?
At the 11th hour, the lead designer, Jimsk-born Sulisław Jalisa, decided that what Whirl Untethered needed was a secret mystical location at the extreme edge of the map.
Oh no.
This place was to be the Valley of the Heads, where the heads of all the headless constructs could be found. The player would have been able to choose a head for their headless party member, and each head would have been voiced on air by a professional actor.
How many heads were there?
So many. The last count, there were approximately 10,000 heads for 10,000 headless men. all of which could be endlessly recombined.
That's ambitious, all right. How many combinations could you make out of that?
Do you really want to know? There seems to be a calculation here, but it may take a while.
Yeah, how bad could it be? Holy crap! Damn! Oh, still going. That is a big number. Keep going. I hope I'm not going to burn out the mainframe. Holy shit, that is a lot of numbers. Bloody hell.
The lieutenant taps his foot impatiently, his arms folded tight against his chest.
Kim just loves how we're wasting time always. Oh man, there it goes again. Bro, this is impossible. Keep going. Oh man. Continue.
What if you broke the radio computer? What if it's never going to stop?
Please stop. Just let the numbers wash over you.
And that's it.
That's a lot of zeros. Holy crap. Okay, so that's what did them in.
Well, yeah, that and the catastrophic data loss.
This must be the anomaly Suna mentioned in the church log.
On the nature of the data loss, there's ominously little information in the production log. It comes at the very end, where things get fuzzy and dark, where tables and numbers seem to vanish into an eerie nothingness, before the Egonian investors pulled the plug. What is clear is that one day, an unidentified numeric anomaly occurred on the East Insulindian lintel front, just as the Wirral Untethered project was being compiled that day.
And the anomaly caused all the data to get lost in the air.
When the project was returned, it was completely blank.
Oh, no. Oh. They lost everything. Oh, man, that physically hurts. Oh, these poor people, all that work.
The team spent weeks on the phone with Lintel, the service provider, but despite their diagnostics, they could never produce a satisfactory explanation or pay for the loss.
Oh. Wasn't there a copy of the game backup?
Mysteriously enough, it seems that the off-site copy happened to be on-site when the catastrophic data loss occurred.
Why would that be?
It was the lead programmer's responsibility to oversee weekly maintenance of the off-site copy and, well, keep it off-site. An explanatory note from the lead programmer has been attached.
What does it say?
S. Luukinen Kilda, the lead programmer of Fortress Accident. The off-site copy was on-site because there was no off-site anymore. Not for me, not after 8 months of crunch.
8 months of crunch. 8 months of crunch. That is awful.
I didn't have a home anymore, so I started keeping it in the basement in the ice bear refrigerator near where I went to sleep. It was perfectly safe there. The temperature conditions were optimal.
I mean, it seems like a perfectly reasonable explanation. Bloody hell.
That's not what her colleagues thought.
Is there anything else from this lead programmer?
The production schedule ends with a few random notes that seem to be added sometime later.
Read the notes at the
4
end.
months later, by an unknown author. I am the only one left, and it's gotten rather damp here. A few other businesses have gone under, too. Slipstream switched to making skis, and the hairdressers just left, cursing Martinez. They're right, though. Something's seriously wrong with this place. Martinez, all of it.
That's why there are so many businesses on that board, or that like the what is it called? Like that intercom on the outside with all the businesses on. Nobody's there anymore.
Still haven't got an answer from Lintel about what happened. All I could get were the physical coordinates of the error on the East Insulindian front on that day. Since the computation happened on air, I reckoned it had to coincide with an actually existing location.
This is crazy. So the data is literally in the air. Oh, that is nuts.
I have compared the coordinates to a map of Revachol West. Turns out it's only 800 meters from here. The address is Saint-Brun 1147. I am going there to look this thing in the eye.
That has to be at the church.
Saint-Brun 1147? That's
Yeah.
what the street sign next to the church said.
Dude, this game just gets better and better and so intense. What is happening? Tear off the printout and throw it away.
Tiles on the cube are still smoldering, casting the framework in a soft glow. Fluorescent play and print keys shine on the keyboard.
Yeah, remove the production schedule.
The filament slides out of its glowing nest.
Oh, damn. What's this? Oh, should have gotten that board first. Nice, more money. This? Is this Emma's atelier? Who's Emma again? Huh? What are you saying? Emma's atelier. Who's Emma? I don't know who Emma is.
This old fireplace is covered in lines drawn in blue and red marker. The mesh spreading over the stone like blood vessels on alabaster skin. It looks ghostly and strangely ancient. The whole thing resembles Kadran mosaic tiles. Very pedantic.
Hold on, how do I know what Kadran mosaic tiles are supposed to look like?
History classes, students with their textbooks open, studying the roots of our civilization. Those aquarelle blue tiles looked beautiful in the sun.
What am I looking at?
Radio frequencies, it seems. UKV 123.6, UKV 123.7, UKV 123.9. Some written notes, too. Sparse and cryptic.
Radio frequencies for what?
Unclear. It looks like a cardiovascular system split into veins and capillaries. Very advanced.
No, dude. Come on, man. Of course. Narrow your eyes. The anatomy of the curse. No. So we're dealing with something medical here?
You think so? The web is comprised of radio stations, all lead back to one red heart, titled The Game Master Frequency. A note says, this one can listen in on any station it wants. Looks like a surveillance program.
Oh.
They must have had massive air width. These things don't come cheap.
Wait, who's the game master? They have a dungeon master.
Someone very important.
Yeah.
The leader of a massive on-air game built by these people.
Right.
A conductor for the hundreds of story threads that pass through the Game Master's frequency.
If it's a game, then who's playing?
Whoever decides to call in to a call-in station, it looks like.
Okay.
A list of names under the stations suggests people across 6 Isolas would be playing. Muindi, Insulinda, Kotla, Grad, Samara, and even Il Mara.
Damn.
All of this is gone, left unrealized.
That is so
There's
awful.
no way a little basement studio working here could pull anything like this off.
My God. It's as if the less money they had, the more ambitious their project became.
cost of air width alone must have been huge.
Exactly. This schedule, I know doom when I see it. The company was running out of funding.
What else? Into the lines.
Nothing. It's just lines on marble. An echo from times long gone. No one has used the fireplace in ages.
That is wild. What does Kim have to say?
Okay. What do you think is going on with that computer, chalkboard, and fireplace?
Yeah, it's obvious that this is what remains of Suna's radio game studio, Fortress Accident.
Yes, I got that. What I meant was, what were they trying to achieve with this damn game? What were their ambitions? Because this here looks rather advanced.
Maybe they wanted to do something no one else ever did before. I mean, it wouldn't be the first time.
He has respect and curiosity for this failed endeavor. This is way above your tiny little policeman head.
I don't know, I'm not an artist.
Okay, well, I think...
The lieutenant takes a step back, steepling his hands.
Like he's ready to lay out a fine theory, crafted together like a puzzle box.
I love Kim.
It looks like one of those popular pen and paper role-playing games. Only these people were trying to automate it, make it work on radio computers.
Oh, bro, don't bring D&D into a PC game or a computer game. I mean, the fact that Baldur's Gate 3 worked at all is a miracle in itself. And it's only because it is limited in every sense that a computer game would be. It's not the way D&D is, where you can think, do, and imagine anything. Oh, they tried so hard.
Utter madness, he thinks, as a compliment.
How are they planning to do that?
Through call-in stations. None of the players have to be physically present. Anyone in the world can participate in the game, as long as they have a two-way radio.
What?
Then there's the game master frequency that listens in on the smaller call-in stations. I think that was supposed to coordinate the stories, functioning as a master of ceremonies of sorts.
Coordinating so many games would take a whole switchboard of people, possibly divided into sub-frequencies.
Has anyone ever done this before?
Not to my knowledge. They make automated games in Graz, Messina, Königstein. You know, places with industry. But I don't think anyone has attempted to create an interinsulary game before. We just don't have the technology.
And this was a role-playing game?
Indeed. Those Welkins are a dead giveaway. Role-playing people love that stuff. The world looks like a modified version of the WeWorld board game, with heat death thrown in.
Heat death. So basically, like, what is heat death? Is that like permadeath?
Super cool. Someone should give them millions of real immediately. This game is too good to be left unfinished.
I mean, I kind of agree, but they lost everything, man.
Indeed, it's ambitious and untethered from reality, but...
The world is cold and lonely. This would keep it company. Let's finish it. Not one of these. I don't want to say any of that. That's silly. Do we have any money? Let's give them more money so they can finish it and make it even bigger. The world is cold and lonely. This would keep it company. Let's finish it. Why are these answers? Why are these all so dumb? They were insane if they thought they could do this.
Especially in here.
The lieutenant looks around the derelict room. The pipes howl and a rat crosses the floor in front of your feet.
Okay, let's keep moving.
Oh, this is so sad, man. Holy shit, these people worked an 8-month crunch. Dude, that is insanely brutal. Oh, damn. To lose all of that. Oh, that is heartbreaking. What's this? Ooh, money and morale. Nice. Wind howls from the coal chute above. Ooh, what's this? What the hell is this bear?
You see a terrifying
that's the ice bear fridge
with a strange compartment in its belly. The door is covered in frost and the bear's eyes are glowing red. This ice bear is a hyper-carnivore. Be careful.
It's a fridge. Chill out.
The bear looks oddly realistic. Is it taxidermy?
Probably.
This must be the giant ice bear fridge that Suna mentioned. Look inside.
Crack open the door.
A gust of freezing cold air rushes to greet you. You hear a low grumble as the bear regulates itself. This is the inside of a refrigerator. The lieutenant takes a peek inside. His hand has found the holster of his gun.
Relax Kim has a fridge.
Of course. Just a giant ice bear-shaped fridge.
He relaxes his hand, his face bathed in the harsh light of the open fridge door.
Let's take a look inside.
Look inside the refrigerator.
The shelves are empty. All you see are crumpled ice cream wrappers with the brand name, Revachol Ice City. A handwritten note has been attached to the door. The fridge is huge.
Ah, but then Suna's thing isn't here.
But where's the filament memory?
Yeah.
It's not here.
Hey, I can't see the offsite copy anywhere. Check the shelves again.
Someone must have taken it. What does the note say?
Examine one of the ice cream wrappers in there.
A friendly cartoon bear smiles back at you from a glossy cellophane wrapper. It looks nothing like the fridge. The paper still smells of vanilla and chocolate.
Take the note from the door.
You pocket the note and the little fridge magnets keeping it on the door.
Oh. Now what is a giant bear-shaped fridge doing in an abandoned cellar in the first place?
Good question. It looks like an ice cream fridge.
The lieutenant reaches for one of the wrappers. He studies it in the light.
Somewhere in the past, it's summer. 5-year-old Fifette lets go of her mother's hand, change jingling in her pockets as she hops towards the ice cream stand right across the plaza.
Oh, are those memories again? Shake from the sudden cold sensation.
As she makes her way to the market stall, the girl starts crying. A ferocious ice bear is guarding the fridge.
Aww.
Its paws raised to ward off any potential customers.
That's cruel, man.
Her mother rushes to soothe her, but Fifette doesn't want ice cream anymore. She just wants to go home. The ice bear stares at them as they leave the plaza. A gust of wind flies one of the wrappers right past the sobbing girl.
What? What is with this game? And who's the asshole that put the fridge in that thing? Poor kid. So they tried to sell ice cream from this hyper-carnivore.
I know. What an unfortunate marketing choice.
Yeah.
What is even worse, the bear is still costing them money to this day.
The lieutenant points at the red snaky cable running from the fridge.
The fridge buzzes with energy. The electricity bill on this thing must be catastrophic.
Close the door. Bloody hell. What's this? An ice cream maker, defrosted and unplugged. Ooh, let's go there first before we do anything else. Oh, that's the chimney. What's this? The wall collapsed. It's inaccessible now. Okay. What's this? Flashlight casts a strange shadow. There's a hidden doorway here. Ooh. Oh. Two rusty rifles are hidden above the piping. They look inoperable. Damn. Someone has stuck some busted guns beneath the ceiling.
A few bricks have fallen off, revealing a compartment behind the wall. It's too dark to see in.
Where are we? Look around the secret room.
Seems like an old bunker from the revolutionary period. Look at all those rifles. Must be an old weapons cache.
Look, there's a hole in the wall. Shine light on the hidden compartment.
There is, yes. And there also appears to be something inside the hole. Interesting. Do you want to take a look?
Yeah, I do.
Your hand reaches deep into darkness and spiderwebs. Rummaging around, you find rusty rifles hidden away.
Rifles,
Are these any good?
Inspect the rifles.
Most of them are rusty and inoperable, like the rest. But one catches your eye. A bolt-action model with a fine wood stock, in better cosmetic order than the others.
Okay.
Take it. You're a police officer. Police officers carry guns.
Yeah, and I don't have one. This one looks nice. Take the rifle.
Sight. Seems to no longer be functional, but still a beautiful thing in its own way.
An old bell Margrave from the Revolution. The lieutenant notes with approval. His eyes are gleaming. Could the murder weapon we're looking for be similar?
It's the same type of weapon, yes, a breech loader. An interesting coincidence that we should find something so similar. But I'm afraid our search for the real murder weapon must continue.
What does this mean, a rifle here?
It means there are firearms, albeit inoperable, still lying around in Martinez. It's an interesting coincidence, I would say. Might come in useful in the future.
But if they're inoperable, what's the use?
He likes this find.
Okay. We got a gun. Even though it's not working. Ooh, what's this? Another ice cream maker. Ooh, a frozen ice cream maker that's still running. And this?
2 cables are plugged into the breaker box. The red one leads to the ice bear fridge, and the black one to the ice cream maker nearby.
I'm not going to unplug them. Why would I? Intercom wires running into the breaker box. Okay, but before we go here, because those are stairs, I don't want to go out. I want to check out that chimney. I mean, yeah.
A thick layer of coal dust covers the furnace, coloring it pitch black. Looks like this furnace has a face, and it's a face of agony.
Kim, what is this thing? Is it a furnace?
Looks like it. Looks like an old central furnace used to heat the building. It's connected to the chimney.
He opens the door and gingerly peeks inside.
No one has used it in ages. No signs of any recent fire. Only dead rats.
Dead rats, ugh. Look inside the furnace.
It's dark and grimy here. In the darkness you can hear chatter. It's coming from above. A voice or several voices talking to each other. Near the smoke chamber, upstairs.
Are there still people working on the game?
The echo is so prominent, it's impossible to discern what the voices are saying, or what's producing them.
What are you doing?
The lieutenant asks when he sees you climb halfway inside the furnace. I'm hallucinating. Or maybe it's the entity. I hear the murderer of the hanged man talking. I'm not sure, Kim, but I think I can hear someone talking upstairs.
Wait, really? We should investigate, see if someone's upstairs.
Smear your hands with coal. Why would I want to smear my hands with coal? Why would I want to do that? Those voices I heard. Maybe it's the malignant entity. Plaisance said it lives in a chimney. Buddy, it's not a malignant entity. Yell hello into the furnace. Hello!
Something breaks loose in you. A mighty bellow echoes throughout the chimney's depths. The chatter of tiny voices above suddenly cease. Then,
You hear a woman's voice answer.
You've awakened the entity.
I summon the ghost of this doomed commercial area. Answer me, spirit. This is the police. Who's there?
Hello? Did you say anything? I can't hear you. Please come upstairs. There's a safety curtain on the second floor. I'll open it.
Okay.
You hear a low rumble upstairs. The sound of a curtain being pulled aside.
That's so cool.
After you, officer.
Kick it with your foot. No, leave. Just want to make sure we're not missing anything here. I've got a feeling we're not really going to come back. So much going on here, though. I love the guns, the finding there. That is really cool. Before we go anywhere else, let's see. So we have now the antique Bell Mulgrave rifle. 1132. That's a lot of money. Production schedule, filament memory, and the shotput bowl. We've got a couple things we can sell. And then we have the handwritten note from the fridge. Let's see what this says.
The note is written with a blue pencil on a piece of lined office paper. The kitchen magnets have left spots on its surface.
Does it say anything interesting?
The lieutenant leans closer to read the crumpled note over your shoulder.
This is tangential at best, but the lieutenant's detective instinct is still active.
Read the note.
Someone has scribbled, S. I can't believe the off-site copy is still here. The illiterate ginger kid keeps stealing stuff from the studio, so I had to hide it somewhere safe.
Okay. Alright, so someone moved the off-site copy because the freaking goblin child keeps stealing things.
You'll find the filament memory with the off-site copy in the frozen ice cream maker. Please take it home, ASAP. It's important. I'd do it myself if I lived in a civilized place with a freezer. Take care, Sully Swaff.
Okay. Well, then we found it. Let us see. What did it say?
2 cables are plugged into the breaker box. The red one leads to the ice bear fridge,
Okay,
and the black one to something close to you dies with a soft electric purr.
Why did you do that?
It's black. It's not like it's the red one. Because it's black, the color of immeasurable cosmos. I don't know why I unplugged it. I do things without any reason.
The lieutenant raises his brows, but...
Okay. I want to go look at that one.
This orange machine is dead still. It has a hand-cranked ice cream churner and an electric freezer. The ice around it slowly melting.
Then the ice cream crank.
Turning the crank feels oddly satisfying, like stirring your childhood dreams. In the distance, you hear water dripping. It's all gone now. You'll never become a poet or an entrepreneur.
Okay, physical instrument. We need to get that up. I know I've got some gear that can improve that. Like this, yes. Yeah, that can increase it. Let's see. I think I've only got the one. Okay. Let's try again.
This orange machine is dead still. It has a hand-cranked ice cream churner and an electric freezer.
Okay, but hang on. Is there something we're wearing that could actually minus our physical instrument? No. Alright. Let's try.
This orange machine is dead. Ice groans and howls under the strain of your giant Gewaltsund multi-tool until the lid cracks open.
Okay. 6 plus 4. That was one hell of a good roll. Holy shit. Okay, continue.
Darkness lies inside, but you can faintly make out an object, intricate and foreign, left there for a sub-zero beauty sleep, a filament memory with the words off-site copy written on its side.
Bingo! Take the filament memory.
You gently lift the cube from its frosty bedding, careful not to damage it.
We should take it back to Miss Lucan and killed as soon as possible. I'm not sure how well unused filaments tolerate room temperatures.
Neither do I. Neither am I.
Yes, but aren't you curious to know what's on the precious filament? There's a radio computer upstairs.
No, buddy. Let's plug the cable back in.
Only the red cable somewhere. A machine hum.
Alright, let's go upstairs. Ooh, before we do that, hang on. There's something in here. Ooh. Insane mesh tank top. Okay. I want to go back to my armor, please. Where is it? There. Okay. What's that? Ooh, nice. Some Nosafed and some money. Okay. Let's go here. Huh? We just exited. Okay. But then, how are we supposed to get upstairs? Huh? I mean, we were expressly told to come upstairs. Oh, hang on. Yeah, I think we will be able to get there now. Yes, okay, alright, hang on. Ooh. Oh, there's someone there. Okay. The floorboards creak. Shoes in a puddle of melting snow. What's that? Postcard, La Delta 51. Yeah, what have we got here? This tray is full of dice, colorful polyhedral dice. Hundreds of them. Wow, okay. The candy dispenser has been repurposed to contain thousands of dice. These guys are playing D&D. One hell of a D&D game. Hello?
Hello, I'm Nia.
A bird-like woman sits on a throne of tools, with emerald light shining through her hair.
Did you try knocking on my window? I must have missed you. I've been listening to my Milius.
She taps on her headphones.
So what kind of dye are you looking for?
Oh, she sells dyes.
Could this be the malicious entity? Perhaps it's wise to go along with this masquerade for now.
She's not a malicious entity. She's just someone who likes D&D.
She's got a direct view to the backyard. You should interrogate her about the lynching.
Hold on, what do you mean by malus?
Yes, Amelia is like a call-in station. You need a two-way radio to access one. That's why I have these.
She pats the headphones on the table.
Mostly, they just teach you to swear in different languages. But some of the stations can be quite interesting. I was so absorbed, I must have missed you knocking.
Yeah, I don't know. That's not really necessary to say that. Why are you asking me about dice?
I'm a novelty dice maker. Tell me the name of your role-playing system and I'll make the die you need. That's why you're here, yes?
Oh, this is so cool. Because I was in August last year. I was at Comic-Con Africa, and I had a really a good time there with people who are also dice makers. That's so cool.
Role-playing games? You know the one made by Fortress Accident. Does that count?
No. I was looking for something else. Squint your eyes mysteriously. Answers. Sure, I like role-playing games and I need some dice.
Very good. My rate is 10 real per set, unless you want something really unusual. Take a look around and see if there's any particular stone you want to use.
The walls around her are covered with rows of precious stones and minerals.
It almost looks as if the stones and dice are a natural part of the room, growing out of the shells like stalagmites.
Oh, this is so cool.
This person means you, or no one else, absolutely no harm. She will answer freely and honestly.
Yeah, if anyone was harmless, it's her.
No falsehoods are present. She's a novelty dice maker and doesn't have anything to hide. Ask what you need.
How did you become a dice maker?
How did I become one? It was a business decision. I was a regular jeweler at first, but that's an unfocused field with too much competition.
Okay.
Some of my friends were role players. They asked me to make some polyhedral dice out of cobalt. That was my first order. I grew it from there.
You like role-playing games yourself?
Not especially. I like working with rare materials and a steady pay. And role players as customers? They're nice people.
Okay.
She's thankful for the security they provide her.
Hey, where are we anyway? What is this place? Look around the room.
We're inside the chimney of an old central furnace. It's strange, I know.
She looks at the ruddy bricks that make up the walls. Even though they've been repainted, there are still signs of coal black soot here and there.
But when I arrived here, all the other rooms were taken, so I had to build myself a makeshift home. Besides, I don't really have to pay any rent here, so that's a plus.
I guess.
Plaisance was right. There's an entity living in the chimney. You should ask her about the curse.
Sit down.
Creative.
The lieutenant looks around the spacious room, its ceiling fading into shadows above. I've heard this place is cursed. Did you know that people call it the doomed commercial area?
I've heard the stories, but I don't think those stories are true.
Plaisance is the one who sent me. She's convinced that the place is swarming with malicious energies.
Plaisance, the bookshop lady? I've heard that her business is doing rather well. Have the energies spared her somehow?
Actually, the bookstore isn't doing that well. There are hardly any customers and she has to exploit her own daughter to keep the company going.
Oh, right. But it's not just the bookstore that's still up and running. What about the whirling in racks? Some people say it's part of the building complex.
Hold on, the whirling is part of the doomed commercial area?
You could say so. Both houses were built at the same time and under the east of the Commerce Central project.
No. I wouldn't say the whirling is cursed. The weight just took off because you were an ass. You're right, the whirling doesn't really look like it's cursed.
And then there is me.
She sighs, looking at her messy work table. All kinds of tools lie there, scattered from knives to carving files to wire cutters.
I've been here for 14 years, selling novelty dice to role-playing enthusiasts. Not exactly a million-real business idea, yet somehow I've survived despite the talk of malicious energies. Strange, isn't it?
14 years! How old are you?
It's because she's in cahoots with the demons.
Come on, stop it.
Maybe it's just because she's so talented that she's been able to woo the curse.
All of you, sit the fuck down. Just stop. There are no malicious energies. There's no curse. It's just a bunch of people being superstitious. I'll be the first to admit that there are many inconsistencies in this so-called curse.
I was just about to ask, what do you think? Do you think the curse is real?
No.
The jig is up. The she-demon knows you've uncovered her true identity.
Shut up.
Time has come to face the source. Fear not, for the forces of the universe are supporting you in this psychic quest.
I'm starting to see that there is no curse, only business decisions and natural market fluctuation.
Exactly. Truth is always so disappointingly mundane and boring.
Yep.
But I'm glad we got this sorted out. Anything else I can help you with today?
That's all she has to say on the subject. She's been thorough and truthful, as far as we can see.
Yes, thank you for not running away with something again.
Plaisance is not going to like what you have to tell her.
You know what happened to the other tenants? Everyone's gone.
More or less. Are you interested in anyone specific?
Oh, quite a lot of them spring to mind. Rats scuttle in the dark rooms, under the abandoned blow dryers and dusty mannequins. Cobwebs cover rotors and radio computers alike. So much failure.
There used to be a hair salon here, right?
Yes, I think it was called Androgynous Orlando or something similar. They weren't a big hit around here. Turns out that working class men don't like genderless haircuts. They're scared of that word.
A bit of experimenting every now and then isn't bad.
I would never let anyone androgynous touch my hair, not even if my life depended on it. I mean, that sounds weird though, like, what would an androgynous hairstyle even look like? That sounds so strange. I guess I'm a simple man. I don't really have any opinions on hairstyles.
Me neither. I just want it off my face.
She tucks a strand of hair under her headscarf. That's why she wears the scarf. What happened to the gym?
It wasn't merely a gym. It was Artemitep's boxing club. A community project created to steer at-risk youth away from drugs and crime.
Oh, okay. And who was Artemitep?
A kind man from Zemsk. I heard he had some trouble with the law when he was younger, and that's why he wanted to start the gym, as his way of giving back.
Okay. And maybe that's what Kuno needs, a community-centric boxing club.
Kuno? Who's Kuno?
He's a little ginger gremlin who likes to defile dead bodies.
Oh yes, you mean the kid with the sailor's mouth? Yes, I've heard him yelling profanities in the backyard.
She looks out of the window. It's oddly quiet there at the moment.
I think it would take more than a gym to help that kid.
Yeah, she's not wrong. Judging from the kids I've met so far, it didn't really work, did it?
It didn't. If anything, it made the youth situation in Martinez even worse. At some point, someone started a rumor that the punching bag downstairs was full of amphetamines.
What?
It's not really full of that. No one would store their drugs like that.
Eventually, the coalition took away the funding and the club went bankrupt. This was a few years ago. It's gotten much more peaceful around the plaza ever since.
Oh, okay. What's up with the broken windows?
Oh, this one's a mess. There used to be a company that promised to repair windows 24 hours a day. What could go wrong with this one, right? Turns out, the business was actually set up as a front for an illicit group that was producing snuff medias. Who would have guessed?
This game can make me so uncomfortable sometimes. Okay.
What's the snuff, Milia?
You don't want to know.
Trust me, you don't want to know.
You don't want to know.
And they never cleaned up the debris either. Now it's just littering the hallway and I have no idea how to get rid of it on my own.
Are we not going to go there? Are we really going to go there? No. It's a shame about those windows. I'm not even going to ask about that, Milieu.
Yeah, don't.
She looks down, then up again. Yeah, no, we're not going. I'm not touching the 6-foot pole. Did someone here make stuffed animals? I saw mounts lying around.
You mean Mr. Fabron, the taxidermist? No, he mostly just did drugs.
Oh boy.
Anything else?
Found creepy mannequins.
There used to be a fashion atelier here, but I have forgotten the head designer's name. They were doing well for a couple of years, until the insect rights activists came.
Insect rights activists? What in the name of...
The atelier produced a certain collection that used chitin among the materials. Apparently chitin is made in the Occident, where it's extracted from beetle wings.
Oh, for crying out loud.
And you know how all kinds of political movements are big in the Occident. The activists shut down the biggest chitin supplier, which of course caused the price to skyrocket. And, naturally, all the most fashionable tastemakers refused to be seen in chitin from then on. The atelier went bankrupt before they could finish the collection.
I'm glad that someone took care of the little guys. I like insects, Nod. But insects don't have any brains or feelings.
Actually, insects do have brains, but yes, I understand what you're saying. I think the protesters took it a little too far.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not for exploiting any kind of creature, but these are bugs, not rats or... They're not sentient.
As she shifts around, you notice several dead flies on the windowsill in front of her. Legs up. They're not moving.
Anything else?
What's with the rotor blades and skis?
They were made by a company called Slipstream. After they pivoted from making rotor blades to skis, their chief executive took off on a vacation with all their money.
How does she know all this? Like, she knows everything about every company that used to be here. I'm glad she does, because it's just verifying that there is no curse, or confirming that there is no curse. And she rests her chin on her hand with an impish smile.
Honestly, I think it's quite funny. I think he's still sending out holiday transmissions from Tulula, or Tiumotiri, or Hashtkor, or wherever he is.
Interesting. What do these transmissions say?
The usual, I imagine. That he's been thinking up all kinds of new business plans and can't wait to get started on them just as soon as he returns.
Her smile widens before she sees the lieutenant's face behind you.
Men like that are a curse.
The lieutenant is stern. Yeah, absolutely.
Sure, but Slipstream is history now. All their remaining assets got seized by the bailiffs in 47.
Oh.
I have no idea why those skis and blades are still lying around in the house. Not much use now, I guess.
Jeez.
They were just the props. Why return them? Maybe you could make a sword out of one. No, wait, forget it. It would take too long.
Found a strange machine.
Fortress Accident, the radio game studio.
She closes her eyes as some remnant of a memory lights up her face.
She liked them.
Oh.
They were an interesting bunch. We talked about role-playing systems every now and then. Once, I even saw two of them get into fisticuffs over Wirral.
Yes, geeks get pretty... Geeks, nerds, whatever you want to call us, we get pretty serious about this stuff.
They certainly took their work very seriously, even if they seemed to be chronically liberal with their schedules.
They had some kind of accident with the backup copy, right?
An accident? I wouldn't know anything about that. I just heard they ran out of money and couldn't get the project done on time.
What went wrong?
Well, I did hear them talking at times.
She looks at the hallway as if she can still hear them chit-chat behind the curtains on a cigarette break.
They seemed to believe they were historical individuals on some grand quest.
She sounds almost mocking when she says that.
From what I've seen so far, the project did look quite impressive.
Yes, but when the money started to run out, they just began to complain a lot about capitalism. You know, how the markets are rigged to keep out new businesses and so on.
Sure.
In the end, they just didn't get it done. They didn't have enough willpower to produce something truly historic and to show up to work on time.
Okay.
She's right. Showing up to work on time is important.
Well, showing up to work on time is incredibly hard. That's too bad. I would have supported them. The project looked great. Yeah.
Not the wisest decision. You would have lost all your savings.
She tosses a pair of dice on the table. One of them stops near the edge of the metallic desk.
The result is 1 on a 20-sided die.
And that one, ow.
The dice is black and filled with little silvery flakes, like snowfall.
I love this so much.
Anything else?
There was a terrifying taxidermied bear in the cellar.
Oh boy, the fabled Revachol ICT. You're in for a treat here.
She smiles and leans close, her hands on her knees like a stand-up comedian ready to tell a story.
The place was owned by two guys who had some rather innovative ideas about marketing. The bear was one of them. Now ask me about their other ideas.
Indeed. What were the other ideas?
Alright, what about the other ideas?
There was really just one. And it involved picking out the prettiest girls in the neighborhood and paying them 20 cents per hour to man the booth.
I mean... it wouldn't be the first time.
And by man the booth, I mean slump behind the counter with a face that could maim you if you ever dared to disturb their bored magazine browsing.
Sound familiar? Where do we have someone like that?
Sounds like she really didn't like those girls. Fritta does the same thing.
What did I say? I know a girl just like that. She works in Fritta as a cashier and she's not particularly friendly.
Employing silky teenage girls is a widespread practice, yes. Unfortunately, they always come in packs. I'm talking about acne-ridden girlfriends and gorilla-like boyfriends loitering near the shop. At least that's what happened with Revachol ICT.
Ugh.
And they already had the bear.
She closes her eyes as if remembering something painful. What about the bear?
The bear.
She repeats, pressing thumbs into her temples like trying to suppress a headache. It didn't work out?
Of course not. The bear was terrifying. No one wants ice cream guarded by a hostile apex predator. To make matters worse, the fridge didn't work too well either, and half the ice cream came out malformed and partially melted.
Oof.
Eventually, Revachol ICT lost the price war to its rival, Glacé 5000. Glacé 5000 sold caramel sundaes for only 5 cents a piece, out of regular fridges.
I'm sure the bear was doing its best. It's the market doing its job.
Maybe, because the taxidermist who made the bear definitely wasn't. Doing his job, I mean.
I mean, he made that thing look like a menace.
He said that the bear was his vision beast. He said he met his vision beast while high on desiccants. Called it Megatherion.
Oh no.
Sounds cool.
No, it sounds dumb.
Scary, but cool. Why is everyone doing drugs in this place? Even the taxidermist?
Even the taxidermist. Megatherion?
Megatherion. A mega wild beast.
What's a mega wild beast?
It's an imaginary beast that guides you through life.
Oh, okay.
By telling you to do more drugs, mostly.
Ugh. Yeah, I don't do drugs.
Very good. You shouldn't do them. You're a police officer after all.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, now you know the story of the fallen ice cream empire.
She seems almost sad finishing the story. Some dust beams swirl in the afternoon air. Her eyes follow it idly.
Little sparkling embers under the window. Outside it's light. Light scatters from the low-hanging cloud cover. There's always the threat of snow.
Anything else? Another failed business, perhaps? I've been here for a long time.
Clearly. I found the building's intercom, but it's not working.
Oh, right. I hope you didn't try to ring me.
I did.
I think none of those doorbells work, including mine. I'm still in the middle of connecting the wires. Sorry about the confusion.
The doorbell with the empty name card must belong to her then.
You're telling me that the doorbell with the empty name card was yours?
That's right. I haven't even written my name there. As I said, it's quite useless right now. It doesn't work yet.
But you've been here for 14 years! I saw a name East Delta Pinball on the doorbell.
Right. It used to be a gaming arcade. This is an ancient failure, before my time. I'm not surprised, however. My advice: don't base your business on a fad. Hypnotism, fluorography, trick track, especially pinball.
Hey, pinball's fun.
Agreed. Pinball is the worst.
Hey!
His disdain for pinball could not be clearer.
Pinball's fun! Strange thing happened when I tried calling a company named Slipstream SCA. Someone answered.
It can't be true. They don't work here anymore. They've been gone for years. Are you sure it was Slipstream SCA? Was it a woman? Maybe it was Plaisance from the bookstore.
No, she said she was from Tricentennial Electrics.
Tricentennial Electrics?
There's a moment before she recognizes the name.
It used to be a major electric company 100 years ago. Are you sure it wasn't just some kids playing a prank on you?
Nope.
No, it was something else. It was eerie.
Stop it.
It was too real to be just a prank. Either we're dealing with a professional actress, or...
No, it was something else. Something eerie. May have been some sort of rare electrical anomaly.
A prank is more likely, no? Oh, the kids these days. We were just one of them, and now they're terrorizing us. No solidarity.
I don't think it was a kid. There's something else going on. I was wondering about the Whirling in Rags. Is it part of the same building complex?
You could say so. Both houses were built at the same time and under the East Delta Commerce Center project. That explains why you can call the whirling from the intercom, albeit I doubt that anyone responds.
True.
If the whirling is part of the same building, then it's part of the Dune commercial area. The darkness of this place is there, too.
I have a few more questions about the building.
Sure, I'm listening.
More questions about the intercom?
I'm pretty sure it still does. Sure,
Okay.
I'm listening.
Actually, I have
Good.
other questions.
I hope it clarified things a bit. What else?
What do you know about the man who was lynched behind the Whirling in Rags?
Nothing really. I didn't know him.
The lieutenant looks at his notebook, then the woman under the large window.
Your window looks directly onto the courtyard. You're saying you didn't see or hear anything unusual last Sunday evening?
I'm sorry, detective, but as you know, I usually have my headphones on when I'm working. It shuts out most of the daily ruckus behind my window.
Do you often work Sunday nights?
It's an odd profession, making dice for people. But I like it, and I prefer doing this to sitting at home.
What do you mean by the daily ruckus?
Well, there's always something going on in the Whirling's backyard.
She stops to try and come up with an example.
During daytime, there are usually those kids. And lately, I've been seeing a lot of drunk workers hanging about. Must be because of the strike.
She's heard of the murder, but did not see it, sire. She's not sorry to disappoint you. Informing on someone in a murder investigation would intrude upon her focused existence.
But I never saw anyone during that fateful Sunday night, I'm afraid.
And you never took your eyes off the work to look out of the window.
I might have, but in this case, all I would have seen is my own reflection staring back from the darkness.
It's light here, but dark in the yard at night.
Yeah, of course. She wouldn't have seen anything.
It's really hard to make anything out in the yard when it's dark outside. Besides, I rarely get up to look out the window when I'm in the zone.
I see. Thank you for your answers.
She nods.
Anything else, officer?
Yeah, I'd like to order and die from you.
Of course. Tell me what you have in mind.
Do you know the whirl untethered setting? I want to die for that.
Ah, yes. Fortress accident. It's too bad they never finished their game. The Whirl Untethered die is a variation of a standard role-playing die. Only, instead of plants, it uses motives of ice and death. And loss, of course.
Ice, death, loss. Sounds like you.
Go away.
I'm thinking something made from alligator jawbone, cast in black resin. The reptile bone is as white as ice and dead as, well, death. For 7 real, I could have it ready in 8 hours.
Yeah, it's a deal. It's an absolute
Great.
deal.
See you in 8 hours then. Was there anything else?
Why hasn't her business failed? Shiver is legendary.
You feel nothing. If anything, it's uncomfortably warm in here.
Start taking off your clothes. You need to connect. No, leave it at that.
She has begun to idly clean one of her carving tools with a dirty kerchief.
Okay, we don't have any more questions for her. Dude, this was awesome. We have learned so much. Oh, the lore in this game goes so deep, man. It's crazy. I love this. All these businesses that failed simply because of poor decision making and bad management and, well, lofty ambitions. Oh, it's so cool. Can't wait to examine all the new things and whatnot, but we are going to leave that for next time because I have to cut it short here. It has been almost 2.5 hours, and if I don't discipline myself, I will sit here for 5. This game is so cool. But yeah, thanks for watching. I absolutely and totally appreciate the time you spent here. Drop a like, subscribe. Every little bit helps, and again, thanks so much. I'll see you again next time. Take care.